Hi teachers, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, we talk everything special education. If that interests you, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about this kindergarten calendar time that I created for you guys, and I also created this for my own kindergartner. This calendar time is great to use in kindergarten. It's great to use with students who receive special education services and are working on life skills, or you can use it at home with your own kids. I have linked this calendar time in the description of this YouTube video. Here's our first page, kindergarten calendar time. You can edit this and you can place your own student's photo here or your classroom's photo here. This calendar time is great on the smartboard, or students can do it individually on their iPads or computers, or basically whatever technology is out there, they can complete this calendar time on it. As a special education teacher, I love to individualize this calendar time to meet the needs of every single student. The first slide here that we have is the weather. Today happens to be cloudy. Students will drag and drop their response to each one of the questions. I really like to talk about the clothes that my students wore today related to the weather and what is appropriate and what is not appropriate. Then we have colors. Students will drag and drop the colors of their clothes. They love this slide. They always have a lot of fun with this one. Then I have students name the colors, and we also talk about different things that start with these colors. So for example, the grass is green or the sun is yellow. Today I feel my students love to tell me how their morning is going and what's making them angry or happy, or maybe they're not feeling well, and so on. Then we have a slide where students will drag and drop the shapes. Students will count the ladybug spots here. I like to have my students take turns completing these slides. Then kind of the opposite from the last slide, students will identify the number and then count the spots to match the number and the ladybug spots. Then we have more calendar skills. We have today is Tuesday, the month is August, and then the date, the year is next. I also love to keep track of the days that we have been in school, so students can drag and drop the correct number. This is my students' probably their favorite slide. They will drag and drop the numbers to match numbers 0 through 10. Then for kindergarten, an important skill is learning to read numbers in words. So students will drag and drop the correct number onto the correct writing of the number. And then similar to the ladybug slide, we have the opposite, where students will drag and drop how to spell each number to the actual number. Learning about coins and money is a pretty important kindergarten skill. So the students will drag and drop the coin to the correct amount, and we also talk about the names of the coins. Then I'll have students count to 20, and I also have them practice identifying numbers. I'll say, go find the number 5 or go find the number 13. Later on in the school year, I will tell them to point to the number that 2 plus 2 equals. So I'll have students point to the number 4, or I will say point to the number that comes after the number 8, and so on. Then we have students practice counting by 5. I'll have a student come up here with my little pointing stick and count by 5s. So 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on. Then we'll count by 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40. Then the letters of the alphabet. We have students practice saying the name of the letter, the sound of the letter, and we come up with things that start with that letter. I also love to do little scavenger hunt activities, so I'll tell students, go find something that starts with the letter G in the classroom. And then we also always sing the ABC song too. Then I have a place where you can add your own slides. So if you want to make this more individualized, or if you want your whole class to practice these skills, you can add whatever slide. So you can add sight words, spelling words, students' names, skip counting. You can also add lunch count to this. There's so much included already with this calendar time, but to make it more individualized, there are some blank slides for you. If you are interested in this calendar time, it's linked down below, or you can find this calendar time in my TPT shop, which is called ActiviTeacher. I actually sell a variety of calendar times, so I will link all of those down below for you to check out. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. If you're looking for some free resources for your classroom, make sure to check out the links in the description of this video. Also, I have a bunch of activities available in my TPT shop that you can purchase for your special education classroom. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great week. Happy teaching.